Do you know how to binge watch without taking a break? Feeling like a total failure, Fry suddenly decided to set himself a goal to watch every TV show ever made. When Amy saw Fry wasting time again, she asked Leela to talk some sense into him. But instead, Leela actually supported his dream. Fry quit his job and devoted himself entirely to binge watching. Surprisingly, the company's overall efficiency increased by 30%. Fry proudly announced that he was almost done. He just had one show left, Our Circuit. But Bender poured cold water on his excitement, telling him the show had over 10,000 episodes and he'd never finish. Fry immediately lost hope until Leela, feeling bad for him, said there might be a way. She showed him the binging, a full-body system designed for non-stop 24-hour TV viewing. Fry said goodbye to everyone and started his marathon. A whole year passed, and when Professor Farnsworth checked on him, he discovered Fry had watched for so long that he'd become disconnected from reality. If the show ever ended, his brain would shut down and he'd become a vegetable.
Yum! I mean, sir.
Unfortunately, Our Circuit had been off the air for 10 years and a sequel seemed impossible. Farnsworth mentioned that Hulu might continue the show, so Leela rushed to meet the executives. Because Fry had spent so much money on merchandise, they agreed to keep filming. The production team worked non-stop to buy Fry more time. But when the professor realized Fry had switched to double speed, the show couldn't keep up. Luckily, since all the actors were robots, they could perform faster. But the writers ran out of ideas. To help his friend, Bender decided to take over as head writer. The crew kept working until Hulu executives burst in and ordered the project canceled. Leela called the professor to break the news, but he told her he had one last plan. They'd have the actors perform live in front of Fry, gradually lowering the opacity of his goggles to help him transition back to reality. Everything might have gone smoothly until Bender's creative improvisation set off an explosion that ignited Fry. Amy tried to put out the flames, but it only made things worse, reducing Fry to a pile of ashes. Lila was in great pain when Fry suddenly appeared. He revealed he'd actually quit watching 2 days earlier. The last few episodes were just too terrible to finish.
Hey, I may not be a great writer, but at least I filled the line there.